Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we started a little town in the Scarlet Orchard, and without thinking about it, although I should have expected it, an update was released today as I record this on Thursday. That, of course, affected that town and caused it to no longer be supported. So we get to take the food with us. I thought we had a bonus for... Oh no, it was a food bonus. Never mind. It was a fertile soil bonus. So we can take the food with us, but we don't get credit for completing the town. Either way, the update. It has some awesome stuff in it. Two major things. The first one is the recipe summary window, which I'm going to want to take a look at and explore as soon as we get into the a new game, even if it is the same Scarlet Orchard map or spot as the one we started last episode, yesterday. And also a bunch of new forest mysteries. So far, pretty much most of the forest mysteries have been based around the citizens. Things about, okay, if they're not happy with this thing or that thing or the other thing, then something good happens, or something bad happens, or something happens. The new forest mysteries, there are 35 forest mysteries in the game already, and this added 25 new ones to that, which is ridiculously large amount. But these are all based on the world. So things like, let's start at the top of the list here, and I've registered a couple of them. Humid Climate is the first one. The humidity in this region is unbearable. Fuel efficiency is 30% lower. This affects stacks with a hostility level. And overheating. Machinery tends to overheat in this climate. 5 spark dips taken from you every storm, multiplied by the number of years. If you can't pay, global production speed will be reduced by 15%. And the penalty stays even after the storm has passed. I'm assuming that means it stays for the year, till the next storm. So these are all more based around the world and just what's going on in the world and the weather and the things like that. If I skip down a bit, bleeding trees. A red sticky substance is oozing from beneath the tree bark. Gain 4 resin for every cut down tree. That's a ridiculous amount of resin. Scrolling down a bit more here. Quaking bog. The ground is moving and swaying from all the absorbed rainwater. Everybody wonder where that rainwater went. Gathering speed is decreased by 50%. So, these are all kind of focused around the environment, the world, as opposed to being focused around the characters, the citizens, the colonists, which I think is nice that we have, about half that are targeted towards the citizens and half that are targeted towards the environment. Most of these are available in every biome. Around 2 to 5, depending on which biome you're in, will not be available because they just don't apply there. But then, like I mentioned, the other major feature being the recipe summary, the recipe cookbook, even. We're going to look at that as soon as we get our game started. So let's jump in, stop talking, and indeed we have the same exact look to our city as we had when we started this town in the last one. So I think we're just going to do the same site. I don't see why not. And let's see. These stay the same. This all stays the same. But we do know that we don't get coal on this map, or at least we didn't in the last one. So in this biome, at least. So let's go ahead and take wood still, because it's always a good thing to have. I think we'll take no hammers offered this time. Well, that's a bummer. These are all random, by the way, so it makes sense. Makes some sense that we would not get certain things sometimes. Let's go with meat and clay and what's that called? Plant fiber, because we can use those to make the initial building materials. And I think we can do the 10 parts, maybe? No, let's pass. Let's do some clan support, and then we'll take we'll take vegetables, so we have a little more food. Let's see, humans or beavers? Beavers are usually the last one to gain benefit, so let's go with the beavers. Well, the last one's to get to the max, or the resolve, the blue resolve. The lizards are always the saddest, but their threshold is lower for the resolve bonus. So let's embark. All right, so we have important matters. Impatience grows 80% slower during the drizzle. Nice. The queen seems to be occupied with more pressing matters. Warm welcome increases reputation gain from resolve by 100%. That must be one of the new ones, because I've never had that one before. No, I've just never had it before. Interesting. We have Looming Darkness, of course. We have Fog. And some of these have also changed, by the way. Some of the existing ones have changed. They did give a couple of examples of those, but I can't find them in the notes right now. Oh, they're there. I don't think any of the ones that we have right now. Lightning? Maybe Lightning. No. Grim Fate. Grim Fate has moved from Hostility 8 to Hostility 7, for example. So let's go back here to the beginning of these. Fog. We need housing. Our units will move 40% slower. That's easy enough to accomplish. Lightning. The storm is more violent than usual. Every 50 seconds, a building is destroyed by lightning. That one is actually a new one, I believe. Yes, it is. So that's about twice every storm, which is going to be fun. And then, of course, Grim Fate, which is the first will claim a villager's life each storm multiplied by the amount of years. So if we do get that high, then we're going to want to be able to pull in a lot more villagers at that time. But I don't think we'll get that high. All right, so let's click out of that. Let's look around to see where we might want to start digging into the glades here. Maybe right over here would be good this time. The glades are, again, spawned in different random shapes and locations and things, which we noticed the last time we did one of these. We played the same tile the second time. Stone cutter, nothing to cut stone-wise yet, but we can scavenge for eggs and reeds. And I think we will go ahead and do them both, at least to start with, until we look at our buildings, which we're not going to look at our buildings until after we have our orders. Well, we're not going to choose our buildings until after we have our orders. Herbalist could be good. Small farm, trapper's camp, which I don't think we're going to need. Unless A, we didn't get any in the last map, and B, I'm misremembering. We're not going to see any meat. We can get insects from the gatherer, I think. If there's insects on the ground, but we could also take this if we see insects too. The smelter gets us copper, crystallized dew, and biscuits, and small farm. All right, well, and then this is the recipe browser. Every building every item we have that we can make now with the buildings we have. So we can browse food, which we don't have any. Building materials. There are 3, of course, building materials. We have only one place where we can make it, the crude workstation. We can click here to build the crude workstation. And we can also click on this to set the recipe ingredient that we want to set. And then I think once the building is built, we can come back here and we can check on and off the production of that item at that building. So it'd be really nice to be able to come in here and say, hey, I want to look at where all I can make fabric. I want to make sure we're only making it at one building. I want to make sure we have our limits set reasonably, and I want to make sure that that we're making it from the right item. And we can also switch that around and look at this by ingredient. So if we go into where are they at? Crafting resources, we can look at fiber and see what all recipes that we have that can use fiber. So this would be really, really powerful if I remember to use it. And you can also type to search too, I assume. Yes. Even if you're on a different, well, that's all, so I guess you would be able to see it there. But even if you're on a different tab, I assume you can do like fiber? No, but it'll show it here in all, so that's fine. So we can see everything we want to see here, which is really nice. And I'm glad they added this. This is going to be really great. All right, so let's add some roads. Actually, we can unpause while we add the roads. Here. This one here, too. And finally, you across here. And then we'll add the crude workstation and probably the makeshift post fairly quickly. But let's do this first. That's fine. Human, beaver. And yeah, I'm going to move you over here. And then I want to take this... Oops. Wow. Nice shooting text. There we go. And I'll throw 2 lizards in here. And I'm going to put them kind of in between, because they're going to go to both either way. I'd have to put it way over here if I wanted just reeds, or way over here if I wanted just eggs. Which I suppose I could do the eggs first. That might be a good idea. Because we have the plant fiber already ready to go. Let's go up to speed 2. First cornerstone. This one's always good, and this one's always good. We can definitely get the farm, the small farm, so we can definitely make grain. And then we can also get this, which would help counteract Grim Fate, but I'm thinking we're not going to get to Hostility 7 on a second tier difficulty world. So I think we're going to go with this one. Right, this is... You know, it doesn't say here what difficulty level we're at. I think that would be a nice thing to have. Oh, I guess we can see it here, can't we? Kind of. Just tells us that the multiplier is 1.5. Which means we're at the second difficulty level. But it doesn't tell us the name of it. Which is taxing, I think. Orders. Let's see. Sell goods worth 8 amber to a trader. Have 5 amber, get 2 beavers, and quicker pack production. Or have 3 packs of crops to get pack of crop production bonus. And some amber. Let's do that one. Even though we're getting packs of crops for free, doesn't mean I want to make them too. So we'll do that one. Have a bunch of packs, get this, or better yet, have a bunch of these packs, a bunch more packs, and get the bonus where we can get the packs of trade goods at the makeshift post, and the bonus to the amount of goods in the makeshift post. That one's always good to have. Pick again. Let's go with this one. Getting that 2 herb per minute is never a bad thing either. Alright, so what do we get? Berries, reeds, and copper veins. So we're going to definitely have berries in this one. I believe we're going to have herbs as well, so the herbalist will be really nice. The small farm will be really nice too. I think we'll go with the small farm first. I don't really care about the plantation for this map. Probably not the herb garden either. The herb garden is kind of like my least favorite of the buildings, the farm buildings, I think. Clay pit wouldn't be bad because we get us a source of clay. We already have a source of stone. And the apothecary. But with the apothecary wouldn't be bad either. It's kind of early for this, but I think I could take it. Let's see what we get from there. Carpenter, supplier, furnace, and the bakery. Probably won't take the bakery at this early stage because we can't really use it this early. Which building do I want more? Probably the carpenter. Yeah, let's go with the carpenter. Don't have any place to farm yet. I still want the herbalist. Apothecary and carpenter. So the carpenter needs 5 planks and 2 fabric. Override global limit. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. So now there's global limits governed by this. So now, let's switch back to the product view, even though it doesn't really matter. We can make, let's see, building materials. Oh, clear that, please. Thank you. So now we can make planks at 2 different places. We haven't built yet, but now we can make planks at 2 different places. So this is our limit override here, and we can build this one here, obviously. You can uncheck it here to turn it on and off. Great. And then we can set a global production limit on this type of item, which is really nice too. I'm going to definitely be playing in that screen more often. Let's build our makeshift post next. And we should also cut into this next glade. Next. There you go. Work, work. Let's throw a... No, beaver in here. Beaver, sorry, beaver. There we go. And then we can throw humans in this. And this is also a new change that was added. This red circle means that the item that's selected, you don't have any of that, without having to click on the wheel to see. We know we don't have anything to make packs of crops with. Any roots to make packs of crops with. But we did buy all that broccoli, so I think we can do that. We can set this temporarily to... Oh, this one first. 3, 3, and 4. Pause for a moment. 3 here. 3 here. And 4 here. I'm not going to make those just yet. We're going to wait till we get our plank thing up and running. But I think we'll go with... we'll have to go with eggs on this one. Because we're picking eggs. We're getting meat from the eggs too, but we're picking eggs. And I'll go ahead and throw a human in there and let them get started on the crops and provisions. We have this, which I think I will use... I think I'll use vegetables, and I will take the amber... Yeah, I think I'll take the amber. Having some currency to buy and sell with this really is nice. I'll let them finish trimming those trees. That's one handful for her, so that's a good thing to do one person on. Not that I have any more right now anyway. Once they're done with those trees, then we can, I think we'll trim this stuff down here and work our way toward that other glade. But also clearing land, just for fun and profit. You can take out those. I was going to tell you to do it anyways, so that's good. Then we'll dig in like this, I think. We are actually safe to open glades during the storm. So that's okay, especially small glades. Not worried about it. I also want to go that way. We open this up. So we have our amber. It's going to take her 2 hauls to get it all back here. But that's okay too. And then I think I also want them to take out these 2 trees right here. So we can continue the road that way around the... Oops, around the berries. Oops, all berries. How's it going here? Need more planks. And then we can build the carpenter. Oh, he went to take a break. Okay. I kind of didn't want you to make more fabric, but that's okay. Because they went and put it all in there. I want you to make more planks first. Thank you. So let's go back in here into global limits, and we can set some global... Well, I'm going to wait a minute, actually. Just because... Yeah. And I'm not going to turn that in yet. I think at this early stage of the game, it's better to work with your global limits. Alright, good. You're making those. That'll be good. And then I can force delivery for you when you're done. Guess I could have moved this closer so they would be able to reach over there sooner. But it's okay. Plenty of work to do. Oh, this needs to move. Less time to do it in. We can put a road in here now. We do have that little bit of copper right there. Let them chop that tree down, and then I'll move this over. Chop, chop. There we go. And down here. And that one too, we're going to wait until we make the crops at the more efficient level by taking this one first. Hopefully you did... Oh, I need to turn this off. I didn't mean to let you do that again. Oh no. You can return these as well. Alright, let's go into our orders. Not yet. On the turn-ins. Clothing gets us a bonus to clothing and some parts. Or open up 5 glades gets us reinforced axes, tools and parts. Let's go with that one. And you over here. Having some jerky gets us a bonus insect production and some lizards. Or having some houses gets us humans, parts, and vegetables. Let's do this one. I think we'll have houses. I think. Cornerstone, please. Back to nature. Sacrifice 1 villager each drizzle for 100% more yield in all buildings using fertile soil. Exploring expedition, constant -5 to global resolve, but plus 15 for 3 minutes every time a new glade is discovered. Newly discovered resource nodes have 10 more charges. Or the rain is getting heavier, vegetable production is decreased by 3, but global resolve is decreased by 2. This is fun / tempting. But also kind of sinister. I think I'm going to do this one. More stuff. I like stuff. That one spot of copper there is not that great. Oh, I forgot, not that. This one? Let's see. I'll go with the 2 beavers and the lizard. I can throw the 2 beavers in here, turn these off. They can go sick for a little while. For planks now, we want to set the production limit at 30 globally. Want that to be turned off, and I can go ahead and put that back on global limit, because it's turned off anyway, so they're not going to make them there. And now we can let them go sick on that. And also now I can actually go in here, and I can set the global limit for these at 10, and override that. Same thing for this. Nice. And now we can start making packs of building materials, because we will have the planks. That's why I put 2 in there. Let's see, more people. Housing might be a good thing to get started on. Let's put a couple of houses up, just the regular basic shelters for right now. I know, I keep wanting to click it, but I don't want to. Just making sure that I had taken all the ones that I could take. And now they're at a hauling problem. What do we have for storages? Still a little close for storage, I think. But pretty soon. Let's see, where else could I assign people? You're waiting for planks, so I don't need to send anybody else there. If anything, I could assign extra people here to produce more planks. Do I have another beaver? Not without that. Let's do another woodcutter camp. Right here would be good. We can assign those last couple people to be woodcutters if we want. And finally, something that I know you all are waiting for. A trading post. And Drizzle too. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. I have 2 lizards assigned there. I guess I can use alt mode to see this. Yeah. So what I could do is I could replace this beaver with somebody else and then put that beaver in here to get the extra production chance. What's it? 10% chance to produce twice as much. So I could do that. Alright, we have started on the building material packs now. They're consuming every single one they get. And we have herbs and swamp wheat. Swamp wheat was forager. And herbs is, of course, herbalist, which we didn't take either. All right. Well, then. I think I'll let you finish cleaning that up a little bit, and then I think we'll dig this way next. I'm going to throw just the lizard in here. And I may move him out of there, or out of the way there, too. Wait a minute, did I set that at... Okay, good, I set it at 4. Good, good, good. Move you folks over here, and then move you folks way over there. Oh, never mind. You could stay there. And Jorg is here. Great. We do have the 10 amber. I don't want to sell off. I could sell off one of these packs of provisions. Not that that gets me a whole lot. Actually, it doesn't really get me anything. Do I want to buy any of its stuff right now for the 10 amber that I do have? I don't know that I want... I mean, that would be nice. Global food production. Farmer carry would be nice too. But I would have to sell a bunch of stuff in order to get that point. Oh, we have it. Nice. So I think I'll wait until the next visit. Let's turn this in. This one first. And now you can continue to make packs of crops and packs of provisions. But not these and not these yet. Let's go into the global thing. Let's do packs, which are here. Let's set our production limit of these to 20, I think. And override the limit. These ones can also be 20. These ones will be 30 eventually, even though we don't have it turned on yet. These ones can be 20. And these ones will be at least 30. Maybe more at the makeshift post here. And I don't know what we'll make them out of yet, but probably will be... Might be copper bars. Might be. And our next building. I think I'll go with the supplier. Smithy would be nice. But we don't have any way of making copper yet. So I think we'll wait on that. Druid's Hut, greenhouse. Let's go with the supplier. That way we can make some better stuff here. I'm going to go here and return these planks so they can be used for something else. I'll use poke into that glade. And then I want to turn off fabric here. Return those too. Reeds, stormbird nests, copper again, and a small cache, which we only have one hammer, so we need to get some hammers. Continue that road. How goes the reed collection down here? Almost done. Nice. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to widen this a little bit. Put that other road in here. We might just pop into that glade next. Anyway. Let's also open this up a little bit too. That'll just be kind of a tree trimming task here. Maybe a storage should go out here somewhere. Actually, where would be nice to have a storage be right in here. I think. Still pretty close though. Not too far. I think I want that human to work here. I'm gonna go ahead and assign her outside of the weather here. And then this can move down here. I think I might pop one of these out. So that we can have them finish the road and put the storage in. I want to take I gotta get used to the interface here a little bit. Take this up to 30. And the crude workstation's turned off. Let's see, which one of these two do I want to turn in first? Let's do this one, because we'll make the packs of crops for this with that bonus. Deliver. We just hit Hostility 1, because I let this drop. I should have thought about that. Dang it. Stamping Mill gets us flour, copper, and incense. That's a good idea. A butcher is also a good idea with the jerky recipe, but I think I'd prefer to have the kiln if I can. I think that's the one where you can make jerky and coal. Pantry. Cellar. Yeah, let's do the Stamping Mill, because the flour and the copper will both be really good for the apothecary that we have lined up as well. Let's see. I want to put it over here. I think I want to move this over one spot there. And I want to open this up a little bit, poke into that glade pretty soon too. And I think we're okay to go ahead and build this. And then once we have this built, we can actually build the apothecary kind of right away too. And start making baked goods. I could pull this lizard out, actually. That drops my hostility down. And I could throw them in here, or I could have them just continue helping with the work. We'll have them continue with the work for a little while. Kind of hoping they'll open that spot up fairly quickly here. Yeah, there they go. Okay. Let's do a storage right here. Oh, they haven't done it yet. Dang it. Well, then let's look at our stuff. This one. Here. 100 religion. Gets us a bonus to grain production, ancient artifacts, and some herbs. Or 85 beaver happiness gets us 20 amber and berry production. I think we'll go with this one. We can make incense out of the herbs, I think, that we're collecting, or that we're going to get at 2 per minute pretty soon. Fields and packs of crops. Another bonus to wheat production. Yeah, let's do this one. That's Lizard Resolve. Yeah, 70 Lizard Resolve is kind of hard to hit, I think. I think it's still hard to hit. Unpause again, sorry. And then you guys can go in and put this in there. Let's do this. Bring mushrooms for every 10 grain produced. 50% of the amount of goods produced in the small farm. 20 reed and 20 clay for every discovered glade. Looting abandoned caches lowers hostility. Definitely one of these two. I don't know exactly. Let's see if we can figure it out with the new thing here. Let's see. The wheat goes in here, I think. No. Is it wheat or is it grain? Wait, gotta switch to ingredient. Grain? There we go. I don't know how much the farm produces. I think it's 4 by default. So that means that we're automatically going to produce 6 by default. I guess I could build one. Like over here, just wherever. It's 4 by default. So that means that that with this cornerstone, we'll be making 6 grain. So yeah, this is better. I mean, this gives us mushrooms, but we can buy mushrooms, or we can buy stuff that's equivalent to mushrooms by selling the grain, or by selling the packs of crops that we make from the grain. So I think we do this. And I can just delete this. I don't need it right now. I could let him build it, but can also just deal with it. Let's see if we can get Yeah, maybe one of each would be good. And throw a beaver in here. I'm going to eventually take one of these beavers out of there, I think. And I want to pop this glade open right here, but let's build a road. There. And then we can do like this. I have 4 builders. Let's see. Turn this off right now. I'm going to wait on the production of the grain here, or the flour here for a little bit. Let's see. Large destroyed caravan. Right. Medium abandoned cache. Large abandoned cache. 2 copper, maybe more, depending on where it is. Yeah, there's more there. There's at least a 3rd one. Oh, there's a 4th one. Good. Good, good, good. Stormbird nest and a big herb node. Well, it would be nice if you had an herbalist. I have the urge to herbal. Let's open this up wider. And then let's throw a couple of those lizards in here. Take this. Minus 10 global resolve while it's processing. But that's fine. Go. Move this over here somewhere. And maybe I should put a road in like this. Even if it's only temporary. Let's go ahead and build the apothecary. Also, while we're at it. There. Anything else I didn't build? We could build a rain collector. Wouldn't be a bad deal. Everything else we've got going. Except for the mine. We're going to do that once we clear these trees. Because a mine is a terrible thing to waste. I'm going to wait on that. I might swap the lizard in for the human here. Or out of that, we can make this out of reeds instead. Continue the road this way, and I think it'll go right through there. I think that's offset of the mine slightly. I need to go over a little bit more. I'm going to get in there and look. Yeah, I need to go over one more. There we go. Chop, chop. Lizard resolve is low. I guess we could build some more houses. Another one there. We could do a couple in this area too. Oh, I know why lizard resolve is low. This is why lizard resolve is low. Let's do that so they don't leave. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we don't need that many houses. And a lizard supplier left. Dang it. Alright, I'll put the human back in there then. Almost done, though. We didn't get any fertile soil, though. That's sad. You folks can come over here. Start working on that. Pull the human out of that and put them over here instead. Help out with that job. Yep, I was right about the road. Road can come in like that. That cleared, so we can take this off. Low on food. Oh no. You're scavenging eggs. Crap. We need to be able to cook some food. That's the problem. And until we have... Oh, and I keep making packs of crops too, don't I? Well, I was making packs of crops and packs of provisions. Actually, I didn't want to make any more of those anyway. Stop making those. And return them. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait on the packs of crops too. Actually, I'm gonna uncheck that and return them too. Hold the human out for now. Let's build this mine. Mine. There. And I'm going to put another storage down here. That one might not be permanent anyway. I think we can do this like here. Okay, we need some stone or clay too, because we've got all the bricks we can handle. Thank you for stone. All right, Forgotten Temple of the Sun, market, fertile soil, great. More copper, ×3 or more. There they are. Looks like there's 4 there, so we're okay with what we've done. Stone, lots, dewberry bush, and roots. All right, we need to build the stonecutter now. I'm going to move you over here. Build the stonecutter. Give me a priority on that. And we'll get those stone chopping away pretty soon. Let's go ahead and continue a road. The road can come this way, and then kind of go this way, I think. And we need to assign some people to this. 2 lizards. And lots of fabric, I guess. Do that, please. It destroys all trade goods in the storage. Wow. Packs of goods, amber, ancient tablets, and crystallized dew. Yeah, please go and take care of that as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a nice day. This can come this way, and then we can go that way with it. You can move over here then. And we can take these trees out also, just to make sure we have revealed all the fields. And we can also build the farm fields here like that we can see. Where should that farm go that goes here? Probably this corner? Looks like this corner. Have you build this here. This can go here. And throw... I took all the lizards. That's fine. I can pull one of the beavers out here. We don't need them both here anymore. Let's do that, and I'm going to throw the lizard in here. Start working on the stone. Work on roots later. And I think we'll do another road that goes right up here like this. So we can have the square of 4 right there for the farm. And this is a market, of course. And you can now click on the little magnifying glass there too, which is nice. You can see those everywhere. You can see the icon for the building. You can now open the building up, except for here. But I mean, you can put it down and then click on it, so that's fine too. Even if you don't have materials. Let's see. 15 packs of building materials gets us movement speed, parts, and clay. Well, we could use the clay right now. 2 ancient tablets and 3 glades opened gets us tools, pottery per glade, and some leather. Let's go with this one. And then this one here, coats and some trade goods gets us woodcutter carry, builder carry, and some reed. Or farms plus packs of crops gets us global resolve, 3 humans, and 10 parts. That's quite similar to this one. I don't know that we need all the parts in the world. But the global resolve is nice. And I don't know that we're going to focus on clothing, so maybe this is one we need to do. Let's do it. And Sahilda's here also. You can buy the lumber mill, and you can click on the... It scares me to do this. You can click on the icon to see what the recipe composition is. Reinforced needles gets us more fabric per craft. That's not a bad deal. +1 to clay production. Well, we're not going to see clay here, except as part of the scavenging of reeds. So that's a maybe. What am I at? This one? No, where was I? Oh, right, Sahilda. And then 3 wine for every 15 ale. We're not producing ale, at least not yet. We can sell some of these packs of provisions. We only need 3 of them. Yeah, we only need 3 of them. So you can have 4. I don't know that I really need the lumber mill, except for possibly for the tool recipe. that didn't take much. Let me have some food. Maybe some food that I can use for something. Well, I guess I can take one food. Doesn't help me much, one hammer, but sure. And I'm gonna take this, and now that I've sold enough, I can click on this. So yeah, you can see what the recipes are here, which is nice. All right, let's pass on the rest of that. Let's take this, hidden from the queen, keeps her from seeing it, leaving and dying. Back to nature. We saw this one earlier. No. Yeah, we saw this one earlier. Sacrifice one villager each drizzle for 100% more yield on all buildings using fertile soil. I mean, you could. 2 additional trade route slots, but Impatience grows 30% faster. Or traders value your efforts in keeping the region safe. Amber's worth 10% more for each dangerous glade event solved. Let's do it. I mean, we've already solved one, but we're gonna definitely solve more. And then people. People? People. I think I should take the food right now. I mean, I guess I could buy food with Amber also. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad deal. Let's buy some roots. I'll just buy a couple more to... Oh, never mind. That's all I got. Just so we have a little bit more food in our coffers here. Alright. I think that's okay. I mean, I think it'll be okay. You can go up here where the farm's gonna go. They need to build all the stuff anyway. So I guess we don't need to do that priority. I'm going to let them all work on building for a little bit. And I also just noticed the time. And so I think we need to end this episode here. We can let this thing... Actually, just... Oh, I should have clicked over to that. Dang it. We can let this thing kind of clean up. And hopefully we'll get those tablets from something else, because I didn't even think about that. Although I don't know if you can switch it while they're working it. Let's see. Furnace. Butcher. Grove. Bakery. I think I'll take the Grove. Let them work. Building. Let's do this. And I was halfway through ending the episode. So let's go ahead and finish ending the episode here. And we'll be back again tomorrow with the next episode and continuing this town here in the Scarlet Orchard. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.